This video will explain the 4 base station position options in SiteBoss. Capture, pick from list, and latitude and longitude are all ways to establish a new base position. The last used option recalls the position or latitude, longitude, and ellipsoid height last used in each base profile. If you have 2 or more projects and you are moving the GPS back and forth between them, the first time you set up the base on each project you would build a new base profile, then select Capture, pick from list, or latitude and longitude. When moving from project to project, you would select the project's profile, then select last used, and the GPS will remember the last base position used for that profile. If setting up the base on the same project daily, you do not need to edit the base, simply turn on the base receiver and it will remember its last position. When you turn on the rover, it will automatically link to the base. The capture option stores a latitude, longitude, and ellipsoid height. This is the most common method when starting a new project. The latitude and longitude option is used if you know the latitude, longitude, and ellipsoid height for your base position. Select this option and enter the information. The latitude and longitude must be in decimal degrees and the height is in US survey feet. The pick from list option allows you to choose a point from your control points list as the base station position. The point needs to be on a state plane coordinate system. If your project is on a state plane coordinate system and there is a network base station nearby, you can store a point with your rover using a network profile, and then set your base station on this point. You can sometimes avoid performing a localization by using this option. Now, a few tips to remember. First, always make a new base profile for each new project. Second, the last used option means last used base position for the profile that you have selected. And finally, as previously mentioned for the latitude and longitude options, they must be entered in decimal degrees, not degrees, minutes, seconds. You can do this by converting degrees, minutes, seconds to decimal degrees. Thanks for watching.